They're twerking?
Twerk teams.
They're intending to do that, or it just looks like that?
That's what it is.
I have to see this.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't want to see this.
Yeah, you have to see this. Okay, obviously he's the audience. Use crack. They don't want you to use your full potential. If someone's chasing you with a knife, grab the closest kid. What's the point of being a god if you have to live with all these fucking peasants?
From here on, nothing goes down unless I'm involved.
So you're shuffling your checks with your right hand.
I don't shine shoes anymore.
A nickel bag gets sold in the park. I want in.
Can you do it with your left hand?
I never tried.
Sometimes you don't sound like you're kidding.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
Don't ever go over my fucking head again, you motherfucker, you.
Welcome back, dickheads.
Oh, we're going?
Oh, I don't know.
Hello.
Are we?
I guess.
I don't fucking know.
So, there's a bunch of people that say that we're using filler words. Like, fuck! Too much? So fuck you. But we should try and do better, I guess.
I don't give a fuck what they say. The fuck I look like. The hell?
I mean, it's public speaking. You get better at it, right?
I don't know. I don't fucking care, dude. We're just here. I don't know.
We're broadcasting to millions of viewers. And you don't care?
Exactly. I don't
You
know.
don't care, though?
I mean,
You have such big influence.
yeah, exactly. My opinion matters, huh, guys? No, it fucking doesn't. I'm sorry.
It might, though. One day you want to be prepared for that.
Yeah, and that's when America falls. When my opinion matters is when America falls apart.
It's already falling, bro. 367 wildfires, California, due to the lightning. And we actually saw the lightning here in Washington just a little bit. Like, we got a little taste of what was happening there, but apparently you said it was like 8 hours or something straight, 6 hours straight of just, or maybe Jack said that.
It was probably Jack, but yes, it's not good. I don't know what to say. It's on fire. I mean, I feel like we see this every year though. At this point, you know.
Yeah, but it's bad. And every year after, I'm like, wow, good thing like they figured it all out.
No,
Like, that's done
no,
now,
absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Year after year, it's worse and worse.
Yeah.
I kind of didn't realize it was a thing until I got probably to be like 18, 19. Like as a kid, I didn't think it was normal for wildfires to be just happening every year. You know?
I bet when we were kids, it wasn't as common. That's why. I feel like it started kicking up like badly. Like what right now there's like 300 of them in California, and then there's like 23 major ones, so like big ones.
Yeah.
So it's like that all hitting at once, I'm sure is not common.
Yeah, but I think part of it was having to evacuate for like that Trabing fire, because well, you weren't living in Aptos then, but
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
basically all of that Larkin Valley area just got evacuated. This fire just burned like all those houses down that strip.
Corporate America.
Dumbass. So anyway, that was probably like the first experience I remember of fires, but yeah, they're bad.
Yeah, what about Netflix trying to get canceled? I don't even know what Netflix is trying to do. I think they're trying to go bankrupt.
What?
They I forget. It's they just released this TV show that was supposed to be that just got released. It's trending right now. It's TVMA. You know, like TVMA, like the mature content type of shit.
Okay.
It's called Cuties. It's 11 and 12-year-old girls twerk teams. They're asking for it at this point. They're fucking asking for it.
No, that's not what they are, obviously.
That's what the fuck is trending right now.
What?
Yeah.
They're twerking?
Twerk teams.
They're intending to do that, or it just looks like that?
That's what it is. I
have to see this.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't want to see this.
Yeah, you have to see this. Okay, obviously he's the audience. But yeah, I just saw that. I saw that and just clicked out, and I was just like, all right, I'm out of this. This is fucking stupid. But yeah, that's not the smartest move.
What do you mean by it's trending though?
Like when I go onto Twitter's main page and they're like, "Oh, these are all the topics trending in America."
Dude, are you serious?
Yeah, and everyone's just like, what the fuck is this?" Everyone's just like, "Did Epstein make this show?" Because I mean, but yeah, That, and then right under it was Call of Duty fucking Cold War, the new game dropping.
That's cool. That should be above it.
What is it gonna be? Fucking, instead of us out and like fighting each other, it's gonna be us like in a lab
in our
trying to
rooms.
trying to discover the next like technology or some shit.
Yeah, I honestly don't know. I haven't even heard of it. So
It looked dope though. I thought them finally switching up. I feel like they've been kind of like going back and forth between like future and then like past, you know? It's kind of nice to have something that's different.
The last good Call of Duty was Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah.
Modern Warfare 2 is my favorite.
Yeah.
That series is good. Anyways, I was thinking that California should just disconnect itself from the U.S. because everyone kind of already hates California as it is.
Yeah.
That way, no more fires. And if they do have fires, then they're on their own.
We should become like Hawaii, where we're just kind of floating in the ocean.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Just go live with Hawaii, like end of the world or whatever, that old YouTube video.
That's
what they do. I'm pretty sure they go next.
Oh,
to
they
Hawaii.
really?
Yeah, they just disconnect.
End of the world. That video is so good. Yeah, I mean, I would probably move back if that was a thing. Fuck it.
You'd move back to where the ocean would be, or
No, to California.
okay,
Like the state, if they allow me.
but like over in Hawaii, not like where it used to be.
Yeah, like over in Hawaii in the middle of the ocean.
Right.
Why?
Never mind.
You think everyone's gonna leave?
They went over your head, bro. Never mind. Doesn't matter. All right, for the movie time, Limitless. What did you think?
Amazing moral of the story, like our message, I guess you could say, not moral.
okay.
What the fuck am I talking
Moral of
about?
the story, yeah.
Yeah, moral of the story, wrong. Amazing message. Use crack. They don't want you to use your full potential.
I would have seen it as like Adderall, but sure.
All right, honestly, I would have saw it as LSD, but I don't know.
There's no high in that movie though.
Huh?
They said there's no high.
It's almost like, well, I mean, when they're referencing, they're like, oh, you only use 20% of the brain, but when you're on it, you use 100%. That's I feel like that's a reference to LSD, because the whole, like, you only use 20% of your brain. It's like you use 20% of your brain at a time, you know? So you use your whole brain, but only in sections, you know? And the reason why LSD is so fucking trippy is because it's like, your brain activity is like almost like every part of your brain at once. So your brain, like your sensors don't know how to handle it. You just start freaking
I don't know
out.
anything about that, but I believe you.
Yeah, it's something like that along those lines. That's why I was like, oh, they're probably referencing LSD, which would be interesting. But at the same time, I feel like they kind of reference almost like every single drug in that movie. So I was just like,
So basically, if you want to be successful, run for Senate, have an $8.5 million apartment, just do LSD.
that and probably every other drug.
Do all the drugs.
All
You'll
at
be
once.
Very successful.
And also too, it's kind of like the people that got off the drugs started dying, so like never get off the drugs too as well. So you don't want to die.
I mean, that's because they abused it though. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can't just do drugs and not abuse it though. That's not possible. That's not how it works.
Yeah. I thought their signature little camera effect, like zooming, was really cool.
Mhm.
I think I've seen that done before, but it was their thing. Like
They
used it
were
multiple
definitely
times.
they
you
were
know?
definitely the first people to use it, and they did it really
It was
well.
2011, and it was a really cool
Yeah.
effect, I think, for that little time period.
Mm-hmm.
But I liked it. I also liked what they did with the lighting, where when he was off NZT, it was kind of dark. You could tell it was kind of
dull.
like dull, but then when he's on NZT, it's like bright and clear, and I don't know. It's a good effect.
Yeah,
It was really easy to tell when he was on and off the drugs, basically.
his eyes were so fucking bright when he was on the drug. Like, everything was so high def, so his eyes were like
saturated.
ridiculously blue.
Yeah. It's good. I like that effect a lot. So they did good, and like it was shot well for the most part, I'd say.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like actually like it was one of those movies where you just don't lose like interest of the story, you know? Like we were watching Born Identity before it, and like the whole time I was just like I just didn't care about the fucking story. That story, Limitless seemed like a basic story, but it kept your attention the whole time, which is dope.
Yeah, I will
Yeah.
say I agree, but I will say that I was more interested in the beginning of the movie. Towards the end, I was like, okay, but for some reason, I was very intrigued with like this bum that was on the wrong path that had access to this drug. It's almost like he got shot to success too fast for me, and I was like super interested in that. And then once he was like successful for 80% of the movie, I was like, okay, well, I don't know.
Yeah.
He's like riding this high, and for some reason maybe it was too steep of a jump for that.
My only hole I would poke in it is like, bro, you're doing a drug that makes you smart, and like obviously you're doing the drug every single day. And if like say like drugs made you smart, you know damn well the addicts would be making the drugs immediately. You know how like towards the end of the movie he was just like, oh, we figured out how to make it without like blah blah blah, give you the high.
Yeah.
I feel like if the drug you're gonna be taking is gonna make you smart, you would figure that out before you start. Not before you start making all your money, but right after you start making all your money, when you have the resources.
As soon as you realize the potential.
Yeah.
He did go to that lab and like pay the guy to make more of it, but they weren't like modifying it to,
Yeah,
make
I
it
feel
better
I
or
feel
whatever.
like
Till the end.
Yeah, but also too, I guess the story was kind of like the more you take it, the smarter you get, and then you can kind of like start doing more stuff like that. But still, I feel like those are like I'm not on that fucking drug that makes you smart, and that's the first thing I think. I'm like, wait, hold on. Like if I'm gonna have something that makes me smart, that's the first thing I'm gonna make sure it doesn't
Yeah,
run
it's like
out.
genie in the bottle. Ask for more wishes.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Yeah, and I thought the story was like somewhat believable. I don't know. It was probably relatable for anyone that has gone through hardship, because it's like you're in a rut and then you're searching for something to like pull you out of it. So it's probably kind of like interesting, especially for anyone that's done drugs. I would assume they would be interested in the movie for one reason or another,
Oh yeah, they'd definitely be interested. The only thing I would be I would say to add to that would be that I feel like if addicts watch this, they'd be like, yeah, I was riding a lot better when I was on drugs. They'd be like, he just stuck to it and it worked out for him. It's like a weird positive.
I didn't think of that.
Yeah, I feel like that would be in their head, but I don't know. Hey, it works for some people. Like they said in the movie, they said it works for you or it works better if you're already smart. So maybe you get smart first and then start doing drugs. Maybe that's the trick. Maybe that's the hint that they're trying to give to us.
Maybe. All I know is, if you're right, those people definitely watched it more than once and they made some money from it. So
Dude, for real.
they're killing it, I'm sure, or they were anyways. I mean, this movie's like 10 years old now.
Yeah, for real.
Good.
What the fuck?
2011.
That's weird. I feel like I just like watched it for the first time like a few years ago.
Years,
like 4 years ago.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, the story was like somewhat believable. I thought it was stupid about borrowing the cash. It seemed like a pointless risk.
Okay, no. So borrowing the cash wasn't because he was saying like, oh, I'm not building the money quick enough, so I need to get a lot of money first so I can.
He made like $7,000 in 3 days.
Yeah, that's true.
And then he borrowed $100,000.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like, okay, so
he was obviously
it's gonna take you a month. Why would you risk, getting involved with that crowd or whatever?
Yeah. I mean, fuck it, high risk, high reward. But then at the same time, why the fuck didn't you pay him when you were making that stupid amount of money right away?
Yeah, I think he was just arrogant and was like, oh, if this guy comes after me, like, fuck it, I'll know what to do because I'm the smartest person, So that's probably the thought process. Either way, I thought it was kind of dumb. And then forgetting to pay him back, stupid.
Yeah, that was more the forgetting to pay him back.
Of course he's gonna know
it's
to
like,
pay him back.
If I owe someone money, the first thing I do when I make a lot of money, I'm like, here, and then I don't have to worry about it.
Especially if you're like highly intelligent, you would think.
Yeah, that would be the first thing on your mind, knowing that you're fucking with Jason Statham's younger brother.
Younger retarded brother. He's cleaning it up for the cameras, dude. In the movie, that's what he said.
It's not okay. We won't. It's his Hills Have Eyes brother.
I think it's spot on though. That guy was.
Yeah, he
interesting.
was like, it looked just like him, but he kind of had like a warped face, like warped effect face, like Snapchat filter almost.
So you're perfect or what?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I would be the Hills Have Eyes brother of Nick Cage,
That's fair.
obviously.
Yeah.
But I'm okay with that role. I accept it, and that's what it is.
You do have kind of a cute haircut.
I know. Jack said I look like who was it? Ducky from Land of the Lost, or Land Before Time. Land of the Lost. That's a fucking Land Before
I
Time.
don't know either of those things.
Oh,
I know the Land of the
It's
Lost.
the
but-
dinosaur cartoon movie, kids movie.
Oh.
But what's the one thing you pulled from this movie that you learned?
That I don't know. That arrogance will get you in bad places.
Oh, you missed the biggest message they're trying to give you. If someone's chasing you with a knife, grab the closest kid.
Oh my god, that scene was so
Was that
bad.
fucking ridiculous?
That was terrible. And when I was watching it, I thought the exact same thing. Like, this is
Why would you pick some random
ridiculous.
kid up and hit the fucking guy that's trying to kill you with the kid?
Out of the three options she was given, it was like a guy with a baseball bat over in the park, the ice rink with the kid, and then the third one was like a guy with a hose or something. Like,
Yeah,
she picked to go to the one with the
Yeah.
ice rink and use the kid's skates, bro.
That's like
what?
that's like the first scary movie where have you seen it where the girl's getting chased by Scream or whatever his name is, and there's like a gun, a knife, and a banana, and she grabs a banana. It's like why are you choosing the worst option out of them all?
I don't think there was necessarily a message to the movie. I think it was
Oh,
more
not
just
at all.
like-
It's just do
Yeah.
drugs.
yeah, it was like, this is, but it was like a drug, but there was no high or anything. So it's like a perfect drug.
Yeah.
So
It's
I
like-
don't think you can
it
really
seems-
compare it to an actual
It seems like the
drug.
early stages of Joe Rogan's Alpha Brain thing that he tries to sell. Have you seen that? The Alpha Brain where it's
yeah.
like, oh, I'm quicker on my responses and stuff like
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
It kind of reminded me of that for the most part. Maybe they like in the next 10 years they actually are able to produce some type of supplement like that, but like for the most part, yeah, I think they kind of they were kind of riding the like being high point on drugs and making you feel like, oh, I'm fucking could write all these books, and you're not fucking really writing anything,
Yeah.
But realistically, yeah, I don't know.
Maybe him and Bradley Cooper know something we don't. Maybe they already have this drug.
Nah, they will never.
Maybe that's why they're
they'll
on
never
top.
let us have it. Come on now.
Exactly. Maybe they know something we don't.
Who cares at this point, dude? Fuck it. It's not worth it, guys.
Because they're
You
on
don't-
top.
Exactly. If it's like
Oh, you're a bottom.
huh? Oh my god, this. I'm not even building off that. Fuck that. I was trying to
You lost
build
your
off-
train of thought.
No, I knew what I was gonna say, but I'm not even gonna build off that because it's gonna sound stupid coming after that. So
All right. Would you take this drug?
would I?
Yeah.
Yes, but I don't know if I'll take it consistently. Yeah, I'll take
That's
it
what
consistently.
you say now.
I'll take it consistently. Fuck. What am I lying to myself?
If you're gonna take it, you know you're gonna like binge
Yeah, why the fuck
for the
not,
most
dude?
part.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, fuck it, dude. At this point, yeah. Yeah, why not, dude?
But you have a limited supply, so then what?
Like I said, I'll just learn how to build more.
What's the first thing you're gonna do other than that?
Build a lot of money. Like what he did, the stocks and all that, I would probably, gain a lot of money. I'm like, okay, now I need to
Yeah.
get more of it and then get more of it and then do what eventually he did, which was the smart choice of where he's like, I'm off it.
That's
But
too obvious though. Everyone would do that.
yeah, true. Fuck it.
What would you
I
do?
would do a heavy amount all at once and then just die from it. I don't give a fuck, dude.
Why?
Go out as a legend, dude. I don't give a fuck. Do the crazy
Go out as a legend.
do the craziest shit you
What are
can
you
do
talking about?
within like 2 years and then just we out. That's what it is. Why not? Who cares?
What do you mean? Who cares?
What?
You're literally like a god amongst men, and you're just gonna go die.
Exactly.
Don't you want to like cure cancer or something?
What's
You're
the point?
You're a dick, bro.
What's the point?
I would be an astronaut. I would want to
What's
go
the point?
explore.
What's the point of being a god if you have to live with all these fucking peasants? No one's gonna understand you.
What about you? Like a year before you start taking it.
I'm a fucking peasant. I'm dumb, bruh. I use a fucking iPhone. I don't even know how to fucking actually fully use it. Or
So-
not iPhone Droid.
So you'd
Still
kill
same
yourself if your clone smarter self was next to you.
I would let my smarter self kill me.
What?
Or I'd just do all the bitch work for him. Be like, yo, dude, you handle this. I'll do all this shit. I'll clean your house. I'll clean your house and do your dishes. I don't fucking care. What do you mean?
I don't know. I
You just
I can't believe you, man.
You got to accept your role. What do you do?
What? I would try and help people. Just because you're smarter than them makes you better?
No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying, like, fuck it. Who cares?
No.
You can't
I don't
save the
believe it. I
world.
don't believe that for a second. I think you would save the world.
I don't know, dude. Bill Gates trying to save the world, and he's a lizard person at this point.
Is he a reptilian? Is that what
Yeah,
people say?
that's what people are saying. So
Oh
it's
my
like,
God. Yeah, overall, the movie, I think it was like kind of slightly cheesy, but I enjoyed the idea. It was super intriguing, especially in the
Yeah.
beginning for me.
yeah, I enjoy these movies because they're not supposed to be like well thought out. It's kind of like a drunk idea, like, yo, what if this fucking drug made us smart? You know, like it's kind of like a dumb idea, but they kind of like executed it well with like the edits, like you were saying, the zoom ins, the high def, the dull, and type of stuff like that. So
Fight scenes were kind of stupid, though.
yeah, all fight scenes are fucking stupid. Well, how many of us?
Not the Jason Bourne movies.
They're able. So the thing with the fight scenes and stuff like that is that they can get away with anything because no one has ever seen any like high caliber fight, like high situation like that. Like, and if they have seen it, it's like 1 in like a million, you know? So they can get away with, because we don't fucking know realistically. So they can just get away. And like, do we really care? It's entertaining. Fuck it.
Yeah, no, I understand
It's
that.
fun to watch.
I understand that, but like when he pushes the guy through the window and he's just knocked out for no reason. I don't know. This is not believable.
Have you ever got thrown through a glass window?
Getting pushed like 3 miles an hour by a
By a
piano?
piano.
No, I haven't. But I
wish-
know damn well it wouldn't knock me out
You
or break the window.
They
for
should have
that
had
matter.
him. They should have had him Looney Tune drop the fucking piano on him. That would have been so much better.
You need to be optimistic about the Bourne fight scenes, though. In some of them, they're actually really good.
The only thing that like kills me on the Bourne fight scenes are the punches. It's like
It intensifies it. You're supposed to be immersed, bro.
yeah.
The one of him falling down the
Okay.
staircase and then shooting the guy
Yeah.
mid-flight.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Though they're fucking, I know they're cheesy and stuff like that. It doesn't mean I don't enjoy them. I do enjoy seeing them. I'm just like, bro, what are they thinking at this point? But I do understand it was 2002 and they could get away with a lot more, you know?
I feel like they dipped into a little bit of James Bond there, and that's
Mhm.
just not the style of the movie. It
Yeah.
ruined it.
Yeah.
Anyways, that was just the first one, though. Maybe we give another one a shot.
Yeah, maybe one of the newer ones. I was seeing something that they dropped a recent one that I didn't even know about, like Bourne Legacy, and
I've seen all of them.
you seen them all? So was what was his name? Matt Damon not in the last one? I heard someone was like, "Oh, why wasn't Matt Damon in the last one?"
I'm pretty sure he's been
was
every
in all
one
of
that
them?
I've seen. He's been in all of them.
Okay.
So maybe there's a brand new one.
I
that
think
didn't
the
see.
last one I seen was the
Been
Ultimatum
forever.
one. I went to the movies with my grandma to see that.
But anyways, that's it. Have anything else?
That will do it.
Okay. Thanks for watching. Scope our socials in the description. Oh yeah, and the Q&A in our description.
Yeah, feel free to correct our answers of what we think.
No, they're not wrong.
They're not wrong, but if you wanna give your wrong description of it, feel free.